Are you seriously serious? You might want to grab a cup of coffee, tea, or whatever it is. Strong black coffee, maybe. And let me share with you what's going on here with Russia and Syria near the Golan Heights. Combat report, Russia Today is telling us Russia's Air Force hits 118 terrorist targets in Syria in the last 24 hours, and a lot of it right along the Golan Heights, right along the border of Israel. Now, the Russian Air Force conducted 71 sorties targeting 118 terrorist targets in Syria in the last 24 hours, including Al-Nusra, their commander center, their very front command center. Now, the Defense Ministry of Russia is reporting this. The number of sorties has risen due to the increased amount of confirmed intelligence information on ISIS, the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, and their facilities. Now, Major General Igor Konashevikova, not going to even attempt to try that again. Oh no! But anyway, this general, let's just call him Major General Igor. He told journalists this morning, the strikes hit targets in Idlib and Homs and Hama and Aleppo and several other areas, including Damascus, on the outskirts of Damascus. And go read Isaiah 17:1. The burden of the burden of the Lord for Damascus. Damascus no longer a city, but shall become a ruinous heap. And certainly there is a lot of the city of Damascus that is in pure ruins. Only the small little inner circle where Assad is and his people, who are heavily protected by the Syrian army and the Russians, no-fly zone, has protected Assad and his small group. The rest of the city went to hell. The rest of the cities went to hell in a handbasket. The whole country is literally a murderous war zone, with Christians being butchered all over the place and people being murdered everywhere. Russian jets have bombed hidden as well as non-operational terrorist military facilities. And of course, Al-Nusra, the front command center, was also destroyed. Also, quote, after drones have studied the locations, a surgical airstrike inflicted by Su-35 attack planes have wiped off both the building and the vehicles of the enemy, of course, and a control center for the Al-Islam terror group in Damascus province has also been destroyed, according to General Igor. Now, the Russian Air Force has destroyed a very distinguished major supply hub also, where terrorists were storing ammunitions and weapons. Now, there's something you need to know. While Russia's destroying Al-Nusra and parts of Al-Qaeda and Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, they're not hitting Hezbollah. And they're not hitting the Iranians. But they are hitting the Free Syrian Army, which are, of course, supplied by the United States. And ISIS was basically supplied by the United States, whether willfully or incompetently. That's where they got their weapons. We left it there for them. I just like to know how they learned all the protocol codes to fire up those tanks and make those missiles work. You have to know the codes. You have to know the protocols and each step just to activate them. How do they know how to activate it all? So obviously there's something going on. And we've had all kinds of rumors, of course, that we have not got the truth from folks as it relates to the CIA and others. But of course, there's a lot of things we haven't been told the truth about as it relates to the current Obama administration. So that's what's going on. We're going to talk about what has this got to do with Bible prophecy, Pastor Begley? Oh my Lord, have mercy. I'm going to share with you the Arab Spring and how the tidings from the east and from the north have troubled this Arab Spring movement to bring about the Antichrist. And I'm going to share with you, though, that you're seeing the formation of all the players for the Battle of Gog and Magog, which is out there a ways, but they are all coming to the region now. And Russia's there, and Iran is there, that's Persia, and Turkey's there, and Libya, and Ethiopia now even making some headway toward this process. So it's coming together. Psalms 83 we're on the brink of. There's talk every day of a third temple, blueprints drawn, and all utensils ready to go. I mean, you're literally witnessing the end times before your very eyes. You're in the last days. It's not a question when's it going to begin, Pastor Begley. It's when it's going to end, because you're in them. Are you saved? Jesus is the way.